things are going swimmingly in Boston, aren't they? First week of the season. The more things change, the more things stay the motherfucking same. Get rid of Danny Ainge, you fire Brad Stevens, you move him up to the top of the food chain, you hire a brand new coach that's supposed to be a hard rock, basically shit-talking his players anytime they do anything wrong, and what do you get? Everything the same. Celtics are 2-3 to start the season, and other than the fact that their head coach, Ime Udoka, can't figure out who's going to be in the lineup, there are two big reasons why things are going so wrong. One, if you know me, you know what the number one reason is. It's Marcus Smart. I've been saying for a very long time, Marcus Smart's got to go. Marcus Smart is not a point guard that any winning franchise should have starting, leading, or being paid. Marcus Smart should not be paid this much money. I say you should trade him. And everybody's like, Trysta, you're crazy. You're so mean. He's the lifeblood. He's the culture. He is the heart and soul. He is a chucker. He is a bona fide chucker. I don't know if you know what that word means, but it means he takes a million shots and they don't go in. And he keeps on chucking. What did I fucking say? He's the exact same player who's like, oh, Marcus Smart looks amazing in training camp. He looks phenomenal. He's shooting well. He's slashing. He's playmaking. He is our guy. The dude is shooting 23% from three right now. He's shooting 7 threes a game. A guy shooting 23% from three that's not in a slump should be taking 0 threes a game, not 7. And it's like a good thing that Marcus Smart is, balancing out his three-point shooting woes with being a leader, leading from the front. Not like missing flights or anything like that after signing his massive contract, having to be suspended for a game. Like, it's not like he does that systematically. And then secondarily, the next problem is my guy, Jaylen Brown, who I really hate to say anything negative about because he's just honestly a consummate pro, but he is such a roller coaster, maybe the most inconsistent player in the NBA, up and down. His new coach, Ime Udoka, just blew him up in the press about how much of a roller coaster ride Jaylen Brown is. 46 in the opener against the Knicks. That's like, okay, everybody was saying Jaylen Brown looked good in preseason as well. Okay, if we're getting 46 in the opener and double overtime, you got me. Then the next game, 9 against the Raptors. Then the next game, he sat with knee soreness. That's not good. 30 against the Rockets. And then 13 against the Washington Wizards. Welcome, folks, to the Jaylen Brown experience. You never know. Betting Jaylen Brown is something you don't want to do. That prop is a nightmare. Ime Udoka said this about Brown. He described his inconsistency as kind of mind-boggling. That, honestly, I had to look back to make sure that we were talking about the same thing. Like, oh no. You do not want your head coach to describe your play as mind-boggling when it comes to negative things. Like, you want him to be like, man, his playmaking is mind-boggling. Like, the things he can do, I don't even know how to comprehend or put it together into my brain. No. Your inconsistency as a pro basketball player is actually makes my brain hurt like I had a Slurpee from 7-Eleven. It's more mind-boggling than that. He said this, it's tough. I see his inconsistency as well. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. I'm trying to ramp him up during the game, pump him up to get going. Are you kidding? Excuse me. Are you kidding me? Did he just say I'm trying to pump him up during this guy? Are you serious? When your coach is saying, I'm trying to find new motivational tactics throughout the game to get my star player going, and I'm struggling to find solutions to be effective at that thing for him to be consistent on the floor, that does not seem to be a winning formula to me. The world wanted to know whether Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum function well together, and I have said for a very long time the answer is no. Man, I don't know which one needs to go, but it does feel like it's Jaylen. Jaylen is way too talented to need to be cheered at, yelled at. Is it carrot? Is it stick? Is it 40% carrot? Is it 60% carrot? Like, you're literally trying to find... You've got Ime Udoka, the fucking alchemist over here, trying to find, like, a potent cocktail of how to motivate Jaylen Brown. Folks, I'm not even making this up. This is comedy. This is not a great sign when a guy who should score at will needs sets run for him in order to get him going. Udoka said he thinks Jaylen should get to the line early to get his mindset going. Are you fucking serious? Name me another All-Star that needs that besides Ben Simmons. Well, actually, that's probably the actual antidote for that. I mean, that's the opposite. Like, Jaylen, when he is on, he's unstoppable. But there's something going on now. Because there's no other elite players going from 40 to 9 to 27 to 4. Like, that's just not in a span of, like, a week. So this, to me, means, yet again, things you hate to see, more uncertainty in Boston. Now, let's be honest. Things aren't, and they aren't, going to be good this season. This is not a team that's going to contend. Truthfully, like, everyone's laughing at them. Everyone's laughing at you, Boston. Like, you've got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and everyone's laughing at you. You are a fucking joke. You are Jokeville, USA. The roster is strange. Your GM is a mess. When Dennis fucking Schroeder is your bright spot, you are in trouble.